Hi, in this video we'll be looking at how to find the area of a shape like this. So we've looked at composite area, which is the area of shapes when you put them together. But what a lot of people don't think of when they think of composite area is that you can also take shapes out of other shapes. So looking at this figure, let's look at what it would be if it were a full figure that did not have a shape removed. So I'm going to actually complete this shape by closing it up with drawing a line across like that and drawing a line going up like that. And I've actually, in doing so, just made a square, or at least some form of rectangle. But it's a square, and let's talk about why it's a square. So the double hash marks here that you see at the bottom is telling us that this side is congruent, so it has an equal measure to the other side. So that has to be 20 centimeters. And this hash mark is telling us that this side here has to be congruent, so the same measure has to be there at 10 centimeters. Now, if the top, which I will show right here, if that is 10 centimeters and that whole thing is 20, that means this whole thing is 20, which means the rest out of the 20 is 10 centimeters. So we can go ahead and write that down, that is 10 centimeters. Similarly, if this whole thing is 20, right, because over here it's 20, so if this whole thing is 20 and that part is 10, then this part right here has also got to be 10. So that's 10 centimeters. So we have here the whole figure without that portion cut out is a 20 by 20 centimeter squared. Okay, so, but we do have a part that's cut out, and the shape of that part that's cut out, hopefully you can see that that is a quarter circle. So in order to find the area of the whole figure, we have to consider that we have a square and we're taking out a quarter circle. So taking away is the same as taking out. So our area is going to be equal to the area of a square. So I'm going to write a square for short, area of a square, minus the area of a quarter circle. So I'll write a quarter circle for short. All right, so let's go ahead and start plugging in some numbers. In order to figure out the area of the square, we have to multiply length by width, so that is 20 times 20, and again that is length times width. And in order to figure out the area of the quarter circle, we have to subtract, we have to take away pi r squared over 4. And we're dividing by 4 here because it is a quarter of a circle. And pi r squared is the area of a whole circle. All right, so we can go ahead and put those numbers in. And so it's pi, and our radius of our circle is 10. So pi 10 squared over 4. And now you're going to want to go ahead and calculate that. And I'm doing it right now as we speak. So I'm doing 20 times 20 minus taking away the pi 10 squared over 4. Okay, hold on. I typed that strangely, so got to fix something here. All right, over 4. So hopefully you're doing it with me and not just waiting, because that's an awkward little pause. And the answer that I got for this question is 321.5, and that is approximately. And our units are centimeter squared. All right, hopefully that helped. Ooh,